What's going on, guys? Today we have an auction walk around. I bid on a couple cars yesterday at the auction, so today we're going to be picking them up and I want to go over them with you guys. So the first vehicle I have is a 2017 Chevy Malibu. I like the color. It's a nice gray. It does have 167,000 miles. So let's look over it and see what it is going to need, and I'll also let you know what I paid for it. I did end up getting this vehicle for $3,500. It was $240 in fees. So I got this vehicle for $3,740 out the door. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so this is the 2017 Chevy Malibu. Tires are okay. I would put front tires on it, especially with wintertime coming up. Body panel wise, the body looks pretty nice. Does have a couple dents on the roof. Nothing serious. Does have backup camera. So we do have a scratch right here. I don't think I'm going to worry about fixing that. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I might fix that. I might not. I might not even want to even get into this. It would be a simple, easy fix, but is it worth painting a quarter panel and a rear bumper? I don't think so, but we'll see how the car runs. It might be worth doing. So this is the inside of it. We'll get a quick little detail. Somebody got some Subway. I haven't had Subway in a long time. Let's look on the inside. So this is what the inside looks like. It does have a nice infotainment system. I like Chevy's infotainment system a lot. It's very user-friendly. It's easy. We'll have to take this off. I hate when when these are broken and people just leave them on. They never look good. Let's pop the hood, check the fluids. Does say this vehicle does have a current oil change at Walmart. I'm not taking my cars to Walmart, but hey, let's go ahead and fire it up. Like I said, Chevy has a really nice infotainment system. It's very easy to use. Does have Bluetooth, does have navigation, lots of different options on there. Does not feel like the AC is working. Like I said, 167,000 miles. We have low gas, hood's open, I just popped it. No lights on the dash. I do have an airbag light and a tire pressure light. I'm gonna pop the hood. Motor runs very quiet. Go ahead and put the hood prop up. Looks like the coolant's low. Oh, there's a little bit of coolant in there. I'm gonna leave that alone. Motor looks clean, no leaks. I hate when they bolt these down. I always want to take the engine cover off. Why do you guys bolt these down, making it harder for people to take the engine cover off? Let's see if there's any blow-by. So there's definitely a little blow-by. Nothing to be concerned about. It's a 4-cylinder with going on 167,000 miles. Oh, somebody forgot something. Somebody was working under this hood for sure. My dad always does that. He always leaves tools underneath the hood. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this car 45 minutes back. And we're going to see how it drives. Okay guys, so first thing I like to do, always when buying an auction car, make sure reverse works. Make sure the car goes into drive and doesn't clunk. Okay, so it does both very well. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the auction, and I'll give you guys an update on how it drives. Suspension feels nice. Brakes feel very nice. Oh, you guys hear that? So whenever you can move your steering wheel back and forth like that, hold on, I'm gonna stop. So whenever you can move your steering wheel back and forth like that, that's going to be outer tie rods being bad. There's play in your outer tie rods, and it's causing that noise. So this vehicle is going to need outer tie rods. Not a big deal. Outer tie rods are about $40 to $45 online. I order all my parts online. I never... Okay guys, so on these Chevy turbo cars, you always want to make sure that the turbo is working. They're known to crack turbos, so always check just to make sure the turbo is working. So whenever you accelerate, you should be able to hear some type of turbo noise. You should be able to feel it, you know, pull smooth, I should say. But 9 times out of 10, these always crack turbo manifolds. Cracked turbo manifolds, cracked wastegates, all of that. But we're going to just make sure that this vehicle, that the turbo works. We're going to make sure that the motor pulls smooth, and we're going to make sure that the transmission shifts nice. So let's see. Shifted. Foot to the floor. Oh, this car runs very good. So I'm very surprised. For what I paid for this, it runs very, very well. Suspension is good. Alignment's good. I mean, I wouldn't do anything to this besides just put a scanner on it, make sure no codes come up, because at auction, sometimes people clear codes. I'm gonna put my scanner on it. I'm going to see if I can also recharge the AC, because the AC is not working. Also, I gotta do tie rods. What am I saying? I gotta do tie rods. So we will do the outer tie rods. It'll get in alignment. And also I'm going to do an oil change, because I do not trust a Walmart oil change. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll give you an update whenever I make it back the 45-minute drive. Why do these cars never have gas in them? So I'm getting Chevy Malibu gas. This is also another car that I ended up picking up. It is a 2017 Hyundai Elantra with 140,000 miles on it. I'm going to get a better video of this whenever I get back. It does have a cylinder 2 misfire, so it's running a little bit funky. But, you know, no big deal. I'm going to get these 2 cars gassed up, and then we will be all ready to go. Okay guys, so it did just come on the dash. Engine low power, check engine light came on. I'm gonna shut it off and shut it back and turn it back on. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scan it and see what the check engine light came on for. But there's nothing. This is my foot pushing the gas, and we have no power, guys. Okay, guys, so I am on the side of the road. Luckily, we found these under the hood. I'm gonna see if we can reset that check engine light. So I'm disconnecting this battery terminal to reset that check engine light. Hopefully the check engine light will go off. Once that check engine light goes off, I'm hoping that the car will run and drive, because right now it's in limp mode. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, so I left it unhooked for about 10 minutes. Let's reconnect it and see if the light's on. All right, guys, so we're out of limp mode. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make it back. I'm going to close the hood. That's so weird. It was just running perfectly fine. Okay, guys, so we are back in business. No lights on the dash. Once again, I did unhook the battery, so that reset whatever code came on to make the car go into limp mode. So hopefully it doesn't come back on because we have a long drive. Okay, guys, I do have about 20 more minutes left on my trip. The car is running and driving fine. I haven't had any more issues out of it. The lights didn't pop back on. We're about to hop on the highway right now, so if they're going to pop on, they're going to pop on in the next 5 minutes of highway driving. So hopefully, cross my fingers, no more issues, but we'll see. Okay, so we are at highway speeds. It's been about 10 minutes. I haven't had any issues. On the highway, I can really feel those tie rods, those front tie rods. The steering wheel, you can feel it in the steering wheel. You can also feel it on the front end of the car whenever you're at high speeds. But that's nothing. We'll get the tie rods taken care of. As long as that light doesn't pop back on, I'm just curious whenever I hook it up with my scanner, what code pops up. Okay, guys, so we are broke down again. It got too hot. It says the engine's overheating. So I'm going to go check the engine coolant. Okay, guys, so I'm going to wait for the car to cool off, and then I will check the engine coolant. It was a little bit low whenever we checked it from the auction, but, I didn't end up adding any to it. So I'm going to wait for it to cool down. I'll check it, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to keep making my way back. Okay, guys, we do not have a lot of time. What I'm going to do to take this line off. This line is going to relieve some pressure. It's not looking too good right now, guys, but these have come in handy. I'm glad whoever left these under the car hood, because now we relieved all of our pressure. I'm going to go ahead and put that line back on. I'm going to go ahead and put the clip back on, and then I'm going to limp this somewhere to get some more coolant, and then we will continue our trip back. Sometimes this happens with auction cars, guys. Not every car is going to be a winner. Some cars are going to need more work. Some cars are going to be a hassle to get back. Sometimes it is what it is. But we're going to get this car back, and we're going to stay positive. Okay, guys, we did end up making it back the 45-minute drive in the Malibu. I'm going to wait for it to cool off. I'll add coolant to it, and then I'm going to let it run. And then we'll honestly just go from there. I'm going to hook my scanner up to it because we do have snap-on scanners and everything. So I'm going to hook the scanner up to it, see why I can check and see why the check engine light came on and caused it to go into low power mode. Whenever Chevy says low power mode, these cars go into low power mode, like no power at all. Like you can't hit the gas to try to get off the road. You can't try to limp it to a store, nothing. When these things say low power, you better pull over because you're not going anywhere. It's not like a BMW where it goes into limp mode and you can drive it to a store, you know, an AutoZone and O'Reilly, somewhere to get the car looked at. When these cars say low power, you might as well just pull over and, you know, call a tow truck. But I'm going to get the coolant put in this Chevy Malibu. I'm going to get it scanned. Hopefully everything's good with it. Just stand positive. That's all you can really do. You know, something like this, I'm not going to let ruin my day. There's still a lot of day left. I still have lots of cars to show you guys. So have a great day, guys. I will keep you guys updated on the 2017 Chevy Malibu.